Hello there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps YouTube channel. Today I am playing with the Once Upon a Mime stamp set because we are featuring our designer Popsicle Sticks, and this is one of the new sets that is designed for Trinity Stamps by this fun designer. I love the little kids that she draws. Now I am bringing in this 4-bar card builder set that I'm going to be using today, as well as this Good Morning Sunshine slimline stencil set. Now I have already created this background, but I'm going to link in the upper right corner right now the video where I made this. It's the introduction to that stencil set, so you'll find it very helpful. So I'm taking that largest die from that 4-bar die set and die cutting out the middle of this 5.5 by 4 1/4 inch piece of cardstock, and then I will adhere a window sheet to the back of that frame because I am making a shaker card today. So once that is glued in place, I'm going to set that aside to dry and work on some other things like stamping. I'm going to stamp out the little girl Mime that is holding a heart or making a heart shape with her hands, a sentiment, and a hat. And I'm going to stamp that with Copic friendly black ink for some Copic coloring. I am using E53 for her hair. With most of the sections on these images, I'm only going to be using one marker, so pretty easy coloring today. For her skin, I have E13, and I'm going to add shadowing with that same exact marker. You'll see me come back in with that later. For her shirt, I'm going to give her the typical Mime shirt with black and white stripes, and then I have RV06, but it wasn't quite the color I wanted, so I brought in RV09, coloring the heart, her pants, and the band on the hat in that color. Next, I am adding that shadowing in on her skin, like I said, and it worked great. Next, I am coloring out the hat with N10, the same color I used on her shirt, but this is a bigger image, so I'm going to go ahead and use N8 and N6, so there is some kind of a shine mark, a center highlight, and then I'm using N2 to make a little shadow on all the white areas. To finish off these images, I'm going to give them a little highlight here and there with my white Jelly Roll pen. Here are all the markers I used to color out today's images. I did give her a little rosy cheek with that R20. I'll die cut these out with the coordinating die so they're ready to go for the card. There they are, and I love how the hat looks on her. It's so cute. All right, so I'm bringing in this image right here that's kind of a label piece. It kind of looks like a ticket. When you die cut it, I have the pieces still stuck together. You actually get 3 pieces. So you'll see how I put that together. I'm going to just put the sentiment on that most solid piece, and then I die cut another one from black, so it's ready to go once I make my shaker card. So speaking of shaker card, I am adding foam strips all around this frame and making sure that they touch and there's no gaps for my shaker elements to escape from. So once that is ready to go, I can go ahead and add my shaker elements. So I have these pink hearts. These exact pink hearts aren't available at the Trinity Stamps shop anywhere, but I'll link some very similar things. I also added some clear chunky glitter and then put my backer on top of that. And I had a little bit hanging off the edge, so I just used my scissors to trim that off. And there's my shaker base. I love those pink hearts in there. So next I'm going to add on this label and then put the black outline around it. I'm gluing this right onto the window sheet, and then I'm going to add the pink outline as well. So this is a really thin frame, so you'll see me take it off screen. I just touched it to a paper towel so there wasn't so much glue there, and that really helped there not be too much glue to ooze out. So in the Once Upon a Mime die set, there's a heart. It cuts out a stamped heart, but I thought it would be fun to die cut that from black glitter paper and have some hearts. I wanted a little stage for my Mime to stand on, so I brought out my Greatest Friend on Earth stamp set and stamped out this little platform piece that is really cute for like a circus. You can see there the circus scene, and I am using the same black and pink markers I used to color out my Mime, and that will give her a little stage to stand on and just help ground her and add a little more interest to my card. So I added white gel pen to that and die cut it with the coordinating die. Now I can glue her to the little stage. Isn't that cute? It's perfect. And then I'm gonna use foam squares to pop that up onto this card. Next, I'll go ahead and glue those hearts down. I had just set them there. I didn't want to glue them down until I had my Mime in place and I knew right where I would want them. Next, it's time to glue this onto a card base. This is an A2 card base that measures 4 1/4 by 11 and is scored at 5 1/2. I took that extra piece that die cut from the center of my frame and added that to the inside so you have a nice pink surface to write on instead of black. So that is my shaker card, but I just wasn't done. It needed something. So I cut from the center of this black paper that measures 5 1/4 by 4, that same exact frame I used to make the pink shaker frame, but it's smaller around, and so you can still see some of the pink showing, and this was exactly what my card needed. I'm so happy with it now. I love how it turned out, and I love that kind of rainbow background with those like beams shining down. Is just so much fun, and I think this is a really, really cute card. I hope that you enjoy it, and I would love for you to check out this stamp set as well as the others by Popsicle Sticks. She has some really cute sets, some of my favorites, like the Treetop Adventure set. Oh my gosh, I love that set so much. So I'll have it linked for you below, and I thank you for stopping by. I hope that you found some inspiration, and if you want more, check out the other videos on the Trinity Stamps channel as well as their Facebook page and Instagram. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.